So because the fact that you are someone who is extremely divine, extremely integral, extremely honest, and extremely forthcoming with your actions and your motive towards other people, when people go out of their way to hurt your feelings, play games with you, or betray you in any type of way, you need to know that God is going to bless you abundantly every single time. He will not skip a beat. And a lot of you went through the last season where you realized who a lot of true people were in your life who didn't have your best interests, who was purposely causing you separation, loss, heartbreak, pain, deception, lying to you, or shocking attacks. And because of all that betrayal you went through, because of all that unnecessary animosity that people tried to create within you by making you upset, just know that God's getting ready to bless you infinitely for your ability to overcome, and most importantly, for your ability to separate yourself from anything or anyone who no longer serves you or resonates with you, y'all. So if it happened to be that this was a relationship you had to walk away from, know that you have some type of new love that's about to be blessed into your life because of your ability to walk away from someone who truly isn't for you. So hiding true feelings, pretending there's someone in your life who in the past pretended to have a lot more care or feelings for you than they truly did, and they did it just to benefit themselves. And the fact that you loved this person so unconditionally, so wholly, you had to separate yourself from someone that maybe you had a lot of unconditional love for, or you felt as though you had poured yourself a lot of your energy, your time, your efforts into this person just for them to leave you feeling empty-handed. Well, because of that betrayal, God is getting ready to bless you infinitely. So if you are new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by, and happy early Halloween tomorrow. So look at that. You're getting some type of good news you need because of someone being unwilling to apologize for the way that they broke your heart or played games with you. You know, you're someone who really goes out of your way to just be honest. If you're not feeling someone when it comes to love, you're going to be honest with them. If you're upset with someone or you feel as though they are mistreating you or gaslighting you or deluding you, you're going to be honest with them. And whoever this is in your life purposely wasn't honest with you. So because of that, you have a blessing coming in and you have some type of good news. And if this isn't someone you're in a relationship with, this may have even been someone you considered yourself to have a lot of love for or a lot of respect for. So divine masculine, you may be a divine masculine right now watching, or you're about to have a divine masculine come into your life, and that is the blessing you get for walking away from people, places, and things that were purposely trying to steer you in the wrong direction or lead you down the wrong path. So your dedication is very much so visible at this moment in time as well. You've been able to persevere through some of the toughest times in your life, and that in itself is something that you should be extremely grateful for. But yeah, there's someone who's going to turn around and say that it was all a misunderstanding between you and you never let them explain, but it's because you've moved on. So you need to see it for what it is, because if you chose to stay in this energy with this person, the games would have continued. But because you're choosing to move on towards new love or someone who truly loves and values you, this person's going to try and spin the block again. They're going to try and come back around and say, oh, it wasn't like that. If it wasn't like that, this person would have showed you in the first place, right? So Virgo is here in Seattle. So you or your person may be from Seattle or maybe a Virgo and wanting to talk in person. So yeah, it's like there's a lot of people that are going to want to resurface into your life and communicate with you about how, you know, possibly they broke your heart or didn't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated when it came to love. And the fact that you now have gotten this self-love within yourself, your ability to say it is what it is, and the art of detachment, like that in itself is going to make people automatically want to run back towards you. When you can learn to master one's emotions, like your own emotions, and just really say, you know what, if someone can't put the effort in for me, I'm going to pour it into myself. That in itself makes people run right to you. And if it doesn't, then they truly weren't meant to be in your life. So know that deep down, this person is sorry for hurting you, but just know that God is telling you, for all you went through, you're getting blessed. And it's because of this heartbreak that you had to endure, because whoever this is someone that you did not wear a mask with, but this person chose to wear a mask with you. So they chose to either lead you on or make you believe that the relationship meant more to them than it did, or potentially the opposite. It could also be someone who hid their true feelings for you in a fear of them getting hurt or misjudgments by others. You know, say for example, this person had more class or status than you. Sometimes purposely people will hold themselves back from dating someone they don't find to be as successful than them, who doesn't have as much as them, which is their loss, because love is not about money. Love isn't about social status. Love is about how a person makes you feel and what you can achieve together. Love is about honesty, integrity, and loyalty. So yeah, this may have been a fire sign who kind of denied their love for you. And this is why God wants you to know you're going to get blessed, because if this is someone you knew you felt a connection with, like you two had such a strong bond and connection, and this person literally just let it go based on either not wanting to get hurt or other people disagreeing with your relationship, at the end of the day, that's their loss, because what you know was true emotions. So someone wants you to know that today. They are sorry that they hurt your feelings or they played some type of games with you. But at the end of the day, it's going to be this person's loss. Because, for example, if someone ever walks away from you because you don't look a certain way, or you don't make a certain amount, or you don't meet a certain criteria that they're looking for when it comes to dating, every single time it happens, it doesn't matter who you are in the world, this will resonate for each and every one of you. That person who rejected you for something you didn't have at the time will watch you get it from God, because God knows that that was always in the plan. And sometimes he'll go as far as to reveal people's true hidden depths or emotions so that you don't bring those people into the wrong chapters with you. So for example, if you're on your way to some type of success in your career and you're not there yet, and someone rejected you because you don't have that success in your career, that person will regret it when they see you reach that success in their career and know that they had an opportunity to be a part of that chapter with you, but they chose to reject you based on them not seeing your true worth or value. That's how God works. And then God saying, see, look, I did you a favor. I saved you from someone who ultimately wasn't there for the right reasons. So if you've ever felt rejected by someone based on your appearance, based on who you are, based on how much you make, or based on the job you do, know that at the end of the day, rejection is divine protection from God. He is protecting you from people that he knows are around you for the wrong reasons. And that's something you just got to be grateful for, that you have that divine protection over your life. And like I said at the beginning of this message, y'all, for a lot of you, people are unwilling to apologize for the way that they treat you. It's almost as if God will give them an opportunity to apologize for misjudgments. And if they don't, then that's up to them to watch you continue to succeed. So 6 of Cups, it may have been someone whose family actually rejected you, a mother or father figure. For example, their family could have had a certain idea in their mind of who they wanted them to marry, whether that would be an arranged marriage or just someone that they expected in a certain level of success to marry. For example, if this person comes from a family of doctors or actors or musicians, they expected their person, their son, daughter, someone in their family to do the same, and you may be very different from their usual type. So you may not have a conventional job, you may not even have a degree, but you also may be more successful than these other person that they want them to be like or date, but they have these certain limitations or beliefs in place as to what they're looking for. So you're the Empress. You may be a Libra or Taurus, but regardless, you are the Empress. You look at her, sitting pretty, classy, knows what she's doing, ready to make those next moves in the life, and possibly too isolated, because sometimes when you know your self-worth, God will place you in isolation. So you've been in a period of isolation like, okay, so where's my king? Where's my emperor? Like, where's my person? Both simultaneously, you need to know that you and your person are mirroring each other. So if you don't fully know this person, you're both going through similar experiences before you've come into being. But you've got a King of Wands who is literally like going through it too. Wanting the same things you do. Feeling like they found their self-worth, but not having the person to be there. So yeah, whoever this is from your past that just really didn't see your true worth, whoever tried to leave you feeling like you weren't enough, rejected by them while they entertained other options, will realize at one point in their life, if not very soon, that you were the option for them and they didn't appreciate the blessing. Nine of Swords in reverse. You were that person for them. But yeah, God is getting ready to do some type of beautiful blessing in your life. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, career opportunity, stability, something that this person felt like you were lacking in. And they may have been vocal to you about it. For others of you, this person may have straight up just ghosted you or stopped communicating with you, all because of them feeling like you just didn't have what they desired in a partner. And, you know, looks come and go. Social status and class comes and goes. But what always stays is someone who's loyal, someone who's loving, and someone who you can just be your authentic self with. And this person overlooked those things. And that's why for a lot of you, you may went through some type of major heartbreak, pain, or loss and feeling as though it was shocking. Because it's like you coming from a very less fortunate life versus someone who had everything given to them, and you finding love within each other, but them ultimately deciding it doesn't work because there's too many differences. So something like this may resonate. You two may live at a distance from each other, something like this. But you just need to know that it's like you're getting blessed for the way that someone purposely made you feel like you weren't enough for them. Because this was some type of major heartbreak and pain. So only you're going to know if this resonates in the way that you could have really connected spiritually through this separation, through this heartbreak, through this realization that not everyone is as open and honest and truthful as you may be as a person. A lot of people will purposely wear a mask around you or around others to hide their truth. But at the end of the day, when you know that you move with integrity and honesty and pure love, you will always get the last laugh, okay? You deserve better than that treatment. So that's why God's getting ready to bless you, because it's like someone may have purposely made you feel as though you just weren't enough for them. And that's okay, because whenever someone does that, then that means God will find the person for you. And also, too, when you meet that person you truly have a lot of love for, who has a lot of love for you, you just appreciate it that much more after all the struggle. So trust in God's plan and know that you are overcoming. And yeah, whoever this person is, okay, wanted you to feel alone after they walked away from you, or maybe you had the courage to separate from them. So networking with others will help you grow. This may be something you're going through currently, and Greece is here. You may be from Greece or wanting to take a trip there. So some of you are going to realize if it's not a fire sign, you're dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag. This may have been an Aries, Leo, Sag who purposely pushed people away from you because you and them did not work out. So they did not want to see you move on to someone else. And, you know, if that's it, this person will have one day a wake-up call too, that they purposely tried to hold you back because you may have made them feel rejected. So yeah, whoever this is from your past is holding some type of grudge on you based on how the relationship ended or based on how your connection with them ended. And you're about to run into someone from your past. So a lot of you may end up actually reconnecting with someone new from your past, and that may be who you're going to end up in your next relationship with. Or it's someone from your past who's always had a lot of love for you and maybe hidden their feelings. So let me see if I can get some tarot. First, it will be for you're about to run into someone from your past. So who could this be? Okay, 3 flipped over. Let's take those. So first one is Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. So lots of night energy. You definitely may be dealing with a masculine air sign or earth sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is someone who knows what they want, though, and coming in swiftly with some type of communication and effort. So whoever this is in your life knows that in the past you have constantly kept moving forward despite any heartbreak, separation, things you've gone through. And because of that, it's like this person wants you to know that they'll always be there for you. They'll always be someone you can communicate with. They'll always be someone you can be honest with. And most importantly, they'll always be someone who doesn't make you feel like you're not enough. So this person has a lot of love for you. And you need to know that at the end of the day, realize how amazing you truly are. And a lot of you are about to be blessed in a way you would have never expected after going through some type of heartbreak. You're being recommended for some type of new job, okay? So some of you may be partnering up with someone, collaborating with someone. That is going to be a part of you getting this good karma after some type of separation or ending you went through. So getting a callback, interview, or date. So this is either romantic in love or a career blessing coming in after you overcoming this situation. So your life is about to change rapidly. And wow, these messages are so fitting. It says how all you have to do is forgive. So all you're meant to do in order for God to bring in this huge blessing into your life, whether this be new love relationship or career related. For some of you, I feel as though it's both. You have both a career offer coming in and a new relationship offer because of your ability to separate yourself from someone who truly did not have your highest good in mind. And this person is still holding a grudge against you in some type of way, and may have even targeted you out of jealousy of the fact that you're moving on from them. But this all had to happen in order for you to grow, in order for you to see your own self-worth. And so sometimes it's like what you need to remember is to spend more time in prayer whenever in doubt or whenever feeling a lack of love or support from a person you were nothing but kind and loving to. Ask God, why could it be happening? So getting a call back, all you have to do is forgive. So by this weekend, there's going to be some type of plans. Maybe you'll be going on a hot date, okay? Maybe you're getting a call back to set up an interview, something like this. But God is getting ready to bless you because of what you've overcome. So let me see if there's any final messages. Wow, it says you are about to experience a miracle. And this person that either wants to offer you a career position or date, maybe someone you haven't seen in a very long time. And yeah, I feel like a lot of you had to walk away from a situation or a person where someone was purposely dating your coworker behind your back. So maybe some of you, that was the shocking betrayal or realization. Someone was dating a coworker of yours. This could be why you quickly felt like you needed to leave a situation and separate yourself from things that no longer served you. And if that's true, okay, this is a hidden truth. So you're going to know if that part specifically fits for you. But majority of the message you need to know is whatever this is that you went through, God is getting ready to bless you for your strength, your ability to overcome, and most importantly, your ability to forgive.